Fine wine, cheese, George Clooney, they all have one thing in common. They improve with age. And according to the website Better After 50, women also fit into that category. The weekly online magazine and newsletter shares advice for living the second half of your life to the fullest. Felice Shapiro and Rana Benjamin left their respective professions to develop the website. Felice is a former magazine publisher and life coach, and Rana was a real estate lawyer. Welcome to both of you. So in a nutshell, what's the idea behind Life After 50? Life is better after 50. I'll give it to you.
Better After 50 is an online magazine, and the whole concept here is that we're connecting women through this online medium. So it's real women, real stories. We have over 2,500 stories that have been published over the last 2 years. It's where women come and they read about what they love to talk about. It's hip and edgy, and the topics range anywhere from relationships, fashion, topics that you don't necessarily read in other publications.
Okay, so the one I fell into was the one about drinking too much, after age 50 and home alone, the empty nesters and women, going through a couple bottles of wine. So how is that better? I mean, it's certainly a life experience people can share, but it's not necessarily better.
You're right. That isn't better. But what we're trying to do is bring out real issues that happen after 50 and how women deal with them. And there's also a tremendous amount to celebrate after 50. And we have equally as many stories about reinvention and people changing their lives after 50. Going out of their comfort zones. We have a story coming up about a woman who swam with sharks. We have women who went back dancing. We have women who have started businesses. So it's all about kids are leaving, dog maybe died. It's time to go on and reassess and figure out what you want to do at your next stage.
So is there a business model for this? Does it operate like a magazine? Do you have advertising?
Yeah. So the print. I came from a print background, and so that feels almost cushy compared to online media, because online media is still being invented in terms of what the real revenue models are and whether or not they are. What kind of impact they really have. So we're using the traditional, not even traditional, but traditional online media revenue models, which are sponsored posts, online advertising, some e-commerce, and events. And those are the revenue models, and we're working out through each of them.
Do you subscribe, or is it free?
It's free to subscribe.
So anybody can. And what kinds of articles have been generating the most kind of interest?
Well, funny ones, first of all. I wrote an article about a kid coming back, boomerang kid, after college, graduated, coming back, and I had to starve him out of my house. That did okay. The woman on alcoholism is huge. What are some of the other? I'm trying to think of the most popular.
Definitely the relationship ones. I mean, we can see through organic search that there's certain ones that are getting picked up on the internet no matter what. Our subscribers read them when it comes out the first week, but then they get searched over and over again. And is it okay to stay in a marriage when there's not sex any longer? That one is a top read one all the time. We have My Affair, Part 1 and Part 2, and that's and these are it's juicy stuff. These are some people write under pseudonyms, but a lot of women are actually just feeling brave, and they're telling their stories, and they're being published.
So it's not just you two writing it, other people are writing.
No, we have 2,200 articles published on the site. We write one article a week. We come out with a weekly theme, and that's on Tuesdays. Thursdays and Fridays we send out a relationship newsletter which deals with dating.
What's next week's theme?
Next week's theme is
we're
BA 50s. We're having a BA 50 moment. This week's theme is a Valentine's Day theme, which is no BS Valentines. So serious issues like alcoholism and.
All right, I'll give it a shot. All right, Felice Shapiro, Rana Benjamin. Thanks so much for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.